my chair back.
You're done.
Maybe. $10%. What?
You good?
I'm good.
You ready to go?
No. Yeah.
You said no.
Go ahead.
Welcome to That Personal Foul.
Start it up.
We are changing our name. Thought it was a little too similar to Pardon My Take. So we have changed to the Personal Foul. Probably because at some point my father's going to hurt somebody's feelings.
Probably.
So we are going to do a top list. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. Today will be quarterbacks. Next video will be running backs, and then wide receivers, and then tight ends. I have 10. I believe my father has 5. But I think, once he's done with his 5, the 10 that I have, the other 5 are kind of...
Up in the air.
Yeah, they could be good, but this season will tell. So at 1, I think both of us are going to have the same person. It should be Patrick Mahomes.
Should be Patrick Mahomes.
I think that's undisputed.
Because I'm not allowed to have my own opinion, but okay.
No, you're not.
Yeah, but it is Patrick Mahomes.
It's undisputed.
Because he does Patrick Mahomes things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2, also I believe we have the same person, Joe Burrow.
Yeah. The only reason I think that Burrow doesn't have a ring right now is Mr. Mahomes.
Because of Patrick Mahomes. Yep. Yep. Wouldn't be surprised if it was them battling it out again this year in the AFC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I have Josh Allen.
See, now I have Jalen Hurts. See, I think that Buffalo's hurting Josh Allen with their lack of a running game besides him.
Yeah.
He would be probably my number 3 if they had a running game. Apparently, I wasn't being loud enough.
No, you weren't, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts is a little overrated.
Okay.
He's good. Don't get me wrong. I think he is one of the better quarterbacks in the NFC, if not the best in the NFC. But I think the AFC is just stacked to the point where it's hard for me to put him above some people.
It is hard. The AFC is ridiculous with quarterbacks.
Yeah. But I have Allen. You have Hurts. My 4, I have Hurts.
So we can go back and forth on that.
Yeah, I think Hurts is a good 4 spot. I think, honestly, that Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts can go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I think overall, Hurts is more well-rounded. But I do think once Josh Allen develops and they get finally get a running game, he will be the better quarterback overall.
When that happens, if that happens.
But again, you have the AFC is stacked when it comes to quarterbacks, so it's going to be hard for him to pass up Burrow and Mahomes. I don't think anybody's going to pass up Mahomes.
No. No.
So at my 5, I have Justin Herbert.
Wow. So do I.
Good. Yeah, look at that.
He's just a smooth quarterback. I like him.
Yeah. Honestly, I think he's, again, one of those overrated type quarterbacks right now. He has been doing very well.
If he's overrated, why do you have him at 5?
People were comparing, because when people compare you to quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow, when you're not Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
I think that's when you become a little overrated. Justin Herbert is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
He is. The problem with him is his receivers are getting old.
Mm-hmm.
His running back is getting old. And they haven't exactly helped to fix that. They did draft the wide receiver this year, which will help him. But Keenan Allen is now getting injury prone. Mike Williams hasn't really been given that wide receiver 1 slot that I think we all expected him to be in. So I think over time he'll be up there, but I think right now 5 is good for him.
Right.
And then just for giggles, 6 I have Geno Smith. 7 I have Deshaun Watson. 8 I have Aaron Rodgers. 9 I have Trevor Lawrence. And at 10 I have Jared Goff.
I thought you were going to forget Trevor Lawrence again.
No. I like Trevor Lawrence, but I want to see another year of him actually playing and doing good like he did last year. His rookie year, obviously he had Urban Meyer coaching him, and that was an issue. But, if he does what he did last year, I think he can take that take a top 5 spot. I think for now though, the people I have ahead of him have proven themselves a little bit more.
Gotcha.
I think that's what it is. And then honorable mentions, I have Tua, Jordan Love, and Jordan Love only because we really haven't seen him play, but the times we have seen him play, he did well.
Right.
And he's in Green Bay. I mean, their quarterbacks are.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Well, they've only had 2 in 20 years, something like that.
Yeah.
So,
but both of those 2, and one of them still playing, is already a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
First ballot.
Or is it even 30 years? I mean, 2 in 30 years. I
Brett
don't know.
Favre. Yeah. I also have Brock Purdy and Matt Stafford. Matthew Stafford could be top 10, but he's getting old, getting injury prone. He does have a ring, which helps him out a lot. And Purdy, the only reason I have him on here, and we talked about this last video, we don't know if he's getting carried fully by his team or if he's actually good.
I think he's good.
Yeah.
I think he got carried by his team last year, but it gave him a lot of confidence, and I think that's going to roll into this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the caliber of players around him is going to help him
tremendously
develop just because he can play without getting beat to hell.
Yeah. But I know we're going to talk about the 49ers here in a little bit. What do you think about the conflict between Trey Lance and Brock Purdy? The 49ers traded picks for Trey Lance and picked him at 3, and now Kyle Shanahan has said it is Brock Purdy's position to lose.
Well, it's when it all comes down to it, it's a business.
Yeah.
And Brock Purdy, he pretty much proved himself last year.
Yeah, and I think also the fans did that too.
Yeah.
He came out that first game and he showed out, and the fans started loving him. And I think especially in the NFL, that's what you need a fan base that enjoys and likes your players.
Mm-hmm.
And him coming out and doing what he did, and the fans chanting for Purdy.
Yeah.
I think that shows you a lot. I mean, even if he is getting carried by the team, a little bit. I mean, if he's putting up good numbers, he's putting up good numbers, one way or the other.
Right.
But and I'm sure everybody's going to agree with it. I think the 49ers need to start looking at trades for Trey Lance. Because he is he's only played, 5 games total?
Something like that, yeah.
And some of them weren't even full games. They were half games, and then he got hurt.
Right.
I think Trey Lance is a very good trade candidate. Get him to, a team like the Raiders.
Yeah.
Get him to a team like the Raiders who need a quarterback.
And see if he can get some draft picks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get 1 or 2 draft picks, and then the Raiders can, make him what the Raiders want in a quarterback.
Right.
Instead of trying to worry about if Jimmy Garoppolo is going to pass his physical.
It would be a good move.
Yeah. And I mean, they have Sam Darnold as their third string, and Sam Darnold, I think, is a very good second or third stringer. Yeah.
He's good for practice squad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But so that's going to be our top 10 quarterback. I guess we'll see you next time for the top 10 running backs.
Or top 5, or top 6.
Yeah, I think he's got 5 or 6.
Yeah. I'm lazy. I'm old.
All right.
All right.